everybody. I put a video out earlier this week, and one of the questions that I had answered on that video was discussing a little bit about metabolic positioning and how to position yourself to get ready for a fat loss phase. I got a little feedback from that, and I also got a question from one of my clients, so I figured it would only be best if I did a full video on that. This video will probably be 3 to 5 minutes long, but I'm going to discuss where you should be before you venture into a contest preparation. Alright, so where should you be when you start? Behind me I wrote a few things on the board just as a kind of a baseline so you guys can understand better where you should be before you start. First and foremost, I think the biggest mistake that most people make is just trying to rush into a competition preparation, okay? So if you have not necessarily figured out how to optimize your metabolic rate, I highly recommend you do that before venturing into any fat loss phase. First thing we need is pretty high calories, okay? Because the way that I like to think about calories is more like a bank account, all right? We can only spend what we have, okay? So the more we have saved up, the more we can spend and the longer we can spend it for. So in most cases, in females, I like to see anything, roughly over 1,800 calories. Now, granted, this is maintaining weight. This is not gaining weight on 1,800. This is maintaining. For females, anything probably over or around 1,800 I think is a pretty good starting point for most. For males, roughly anything over 2,500 is a pretty good starting point. Now, of course, you have your outliers in both categories, but I'm not going to discuss that. This is just a general recommendation of where you should be, okay? Low caloric expenditure. So that means starting a competition prep, you should not be doing, cardio every day or 30 minutes a day or hour-long cardio sessions multiple times a week. This is not going to put you in the best position. The best position would pretty much be not doing cardio so that you can utilize cardio as a tool, something that you have extra to play around with, okay? Because as the contest preparation goes on, chances are we're going to either have to add more cardio, take food away. So having food high and having cardio low is only going to help you when you're starting out. The third thing is making sure that you've had greater than 9 to 12 months in between extended dieting phases. Now, I don't mean 9 to 12 months between shows. What I'm talking about is if you have completely finished one competition preparation, so you've dieted for 4 months, 16 weeks, and you did not plan on doing another show after that, and here you've gained maybe 7, 8, 10, 12, 15 pounds after that show. I do not recommend a long duration contest prep again for at least 9 to 12 months, and this is for multiple reasons. One of those is to allow your metabolism to fully recover and your hormones to fully recover. The other one is to make sure that you have enough time, especially being a natural athlete, that you can actually build muscle in between so that you can present a more developed physique the next time you step on stage. What's the point of competing if every time we compete we have the same amount of muscle mass? We always want to work to improve. The last thing about this is you don't necessarily want to wait to hire a coach, okay? You want to reach out to a coach with plenty of time ahead of time so that, for one, we as the coach can make sure that all this is in alignment, okay? Because if you reach out to a good coach and you tell them that, look, I only have 12 weeks before this show and it's an absolute must, I have to do this show, it doesn't place us in a very good position to be able to help you. Now, granted, if you hire a good educated coach, you will still be able to achieve, in most cases, your all-time best physique. However, the more time we have to work with a client, we can learn more about you and we can learn more about your body and put you in that prime time starting position. Hiring a good coach serves multiple benefits. One of those being, keep in mind that a lot of coaches, the good ones, will always strive to help you gain more knowledge, okay? The good coaches want to educate you, they want to teach you how to master your own metabolism, okay? How to put yourself in control so that you can avoid kind of the whirlwind of things that are floating around in our society today. And especially For those of you out there who are going to like a commercial gym or something and you're just hiring your gym's local personal trainer to help you get ready for a show, chances are that they're not qualified enough to be able to do so. Some of them may be, however, I can guarantee that most of them are not. My problem with most of the personal trainers in commercial gyms is that because I've been there, for those of you who aren't aware, I worked as a personal trainer. I was in a pretty well-known gym with a lot of personal trainers, and the biggest problem that I saw with a lot of the trainers was that they were so repetitive and they didn't try to teach or educate their clients while they had them on their time. Okay? Something about people who want to spread knowledge, who want to help people learn. I was never in the gym to just have people come in and just kick their asses for an hour and have them leave unsatisfied or unfilled that they gained something from that. Could you get a good workout from that? Yes, of course. But what's going to last you longer? If I actually teach you how to lift weights, or if I just have you do mountain climbers, jumping jacks, and all this kind of stuff in between lifting. I wanted to teach my clients how to lift. So hiring a good coach and hiring a personal trainer are two far different things. Are there very good certified personal trainers out there? Yes, there are, and I'm not saying anything about those people. But if your personal trainer is one that does not teach you anything, that does not teach you fundamentals, that does not have you on a proper program to where you are consistently improving, I would urge you guys to venture out and look for other options, okay? It's not their fault if they lack the knowledge to be able to educate you or lack the knowledge to be able to teach you. You guys should always be on the road towards improvement or on the road towards climbing that mountain to improve your overall knowledge. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I hope that this position chart helps somebody out there get ready for the 2017 competition preparation. Now, the last thing I want to leave you guys with is, those of you who watch this and you know somebody's getting ready for 2017, this right here. Don't wait to hire a coach, okay? You and your coach have to work together. You have to share a common ground. You have to work together and be able to learn each other. Not to mention, if the person that wants to take on a competition prep, is interested in learning a different style of nutritional protocol. So let's say tracking macronutrients for one, it can take time to be able to do that. And only time will help, learn the process. You need time in order to learn the process. So if you were to reach out to a coach and you only had 12 weeks and it takes you 2 to 3 weeks to learn how to track macros, you are already far behind. So don't get left behind. Learn the system first and foremost and dominate your 2017 contest preparation. Thank you guys very much for checking out this video. If there was something within the video that really made sense to you, please go ahead and leave a comment under there, as it may help somebody else. Thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful week. Bye.